What's up guys, welcome back for another Devpro duel video, next match in the cross Banlist cup. So 2 groups and then we can start again from the beginning with group A. So the next group here is group G with again 4 very big decks, mainly Infinities, the Exceed version from 2014 Chaos Dragons, Tengu Plant. We know from the previous cross Banlist tournament, got 4th place I think. Anyway, yeah, it got the top 4 there, so high expectations here for the cup. And then of course Synchro Cat, a very nostalgic deck, especially for me, from back all the way in 2009. So the first matchup here will be Tengu Plant versus Synchro Cat. 2 heavy oriented Synchro decks. So let's take a look. The first deck list is of course Synchro Cat, Rescue Cat, Turbo Synchro Cat, mainly focusing on the cold waves here, the Giant Tornado, Heavy Storm, to stun your opponent's back rows, to destroy them, clear the way for an OTK. The basic combination OTK was to go for Summon Monk, discard a spell, go for the second Summon Monk from the deck, activate its effect to special summon one of your rescue cats and tribute it to special summon double Air Bellum from the deck, and then you can either attack, discard 2 cards from the opponent's hand with your Air Bellums, or you can Synchro Summon for Dark Strike, attack for some nice damage, and during main phase 2 you can pop your own monsters thanks to Dark Strike Fighter to deal the burn damage. This was pretty errata when Dark Strike was insanely much better than after the errata. And of course, Arcanite Magician to get some nice pluses after a cold wave is also very brutal. The second deck list here is Tengu Plant from back in 2011. Billy Break's deck list from one of those YCSs he won back to back. The same deck list I used in the previous cross Banlist tournament. So again, the deck needs no introduction. Which deck has the advantage? I think it's kind of 50-50. Tengu Plant has the advantage with Thunder King, preventing the opponent to go for the Synchro Summon, tribute itself. Again, the warnings, the Solemn Judgment. The Maxis in the main deck, the Veilers to stun that Rescue Cat summon. And then on the other side we have a Rescue Cat, or at least a Synchro Cat with a Spice to buy, at least to set up a solid defense. And of course, the deck has that Spell and Trap Destruction, the Cold Wave, the Giant Tornado, the Heavy Storm, and that's definitely an advantage for Synchro Cat. Stun the opponents, or at least stun those warnings, force out the Solemn Judgment, basically in the day, if your opponent activates, or at least the Cold Wave, most of the time just set your opponent needs to pay 4,000 life points, hinting that your opponent had to Solemn Judgment it in order to not get kind of raped by your Synchro Cat summon. Anyway, let's hop into the first game. Alright, so the first game, I think I get to start, very good opening hand with the Trap Does Shoot, of course. Best opening hand here with Does Shoot. The normal Summon Thunder King, very powerful play, especially from back then. And also, I think it said the Solemn Warning. I see his hand, he has a very good opening hand. Immediately has a Cold Wave to stun my back row, possibly stun my back row. He has a Spy, which you obviously want to have as a Synchro Cat player. Set a Spy, build up a solid defense, and at the same time have options to go for an Exceed, or at least to go for a Synchro Summon, to go for a level 7 Synchro Summon like Arcanite, Urbellum, or Dark Strike. And I have to tribute my Thunder King here to prevent the Urbellum from coming out, otherwise he would just attack over it, and thanks to Arcanite he can pop my warning. Again, I'm under Cold Wave, very unfortunate. He was able to discard my Dark Hole with Air Bellum. Here I have 2 options. I can either go for Bulb, Spore, or I can go for Dandelion. I think I'm obviously well aware that I can be OTK'd during my opponent's turn, although he has to have the perfect hand, which it does have here. So maybe I should have went for Dandelion. Then again, what would have been my follow-up play next turn? If I went for Dandelion, at least by going for the Spore, I would have definitely had a follow-up play, like top decking Tengu. I could have gone for Scrap Dragon and so on. So going for the Spore here, I think, was a better move. Anyway, game number 2, and here very, yeah, of course, I go for the chaos, banishing his face down. Well aware it could have been a spy, a Mystic Tomato, a Senyan to get that 1000 point of damage due to chaos effect. Get a Tengu again, get in for 1700, so I'm in, yeah, nicely control of the duel. Normal summon Lo-Fi attributed to special summon the Dandelion and flip over the call. Maybe he activated his Torrential a bit too early here. He probably should have waited with Torrential right before I would have gone for Stardust. Yeah, then again, of course the Monster Reborn was not expected, and it's because of Monster Reborn here he is going to lose the duel. Yeah, of course, maybe he could have had the Gorz in hand, but that's probably just a chance that I should have taken. Probably also had to, yeah, also had the Enemy Controller in hand, so yeah, depending on how he special summoned his Gorz, I could have won this. So 1-1, game number 3, very exciting match. He plays it very passively. Of course, you have it's just a Synchro kit. I mean, set up your defense, both Spy, Mystic Tomato, let your opponent attack into your tomatoes. Here, I saw he went for the second tomato, so I think, alright, I'm in a very good position. I knew next turn that he was going to get his Cold Wave due to Cold Sarcophagus, and yeah, during the battle phase, I enemy controller his Mystic Tomato, and then I normally, or at least I was planning to go for a Roach, again, to prevent my opponent to go for the Synchro summon. And backed up with Warning, again to force out, or at least, yeah, he would have been forced out to activate the Cold Wave, but it totally, yeah, due to the course, my plan doesn't work. He drops the course and he's able to, at least, yeah, he has a big beat stick, so I have to go for Utopia, and him having the top decked Heavy Storm here leaves him not, yeah, to keep his Cold Wave, and yeah, he can follow up with Mind Control, because, yeah, if he didn't top deck his Heavy Storm, he would have been able to, or at least, yeah, he would have been forced to go for the Cold Wave and not have been able to go for Mind Control because of Cold Wave. Yeah, I don't think I made any mistake. It's just, yeah, I think he had the perfect answers to my plays, so 2-1, Synchro Cat, do take it. Again, it was very, very close. 2-1, it could have been 2-1 in the favor of Tengu plans. So guys, this is it. Definitely stay tuned for the next match. Again, Exceed Infernities, also one of the favorites here to win the Cup. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out. Peace.